Right then, as Rayshara said there, something of a grudge match between the Miszville Mavericks and Royal Santa Magritta. Previous meeting between these two teams was a 0-0 draw on the opening day of the 24-93 season. It was one of the first ZFL matches we ever watched. And El Subo was killed, along with Danny Capaldi. There was a whole load of backstory around El Subo, and he died within 2 turns of coming on the field for the first time.
Welcome to the ZFL.
Jack Oberwald also suffered a concussion in an altercation with the crowd in that game as well. So the game finished 0-0, but there was still plenty going on for both teams. Similarly, both teams opened this season with draws. The Mavericks with a disappointing 1-1 draw against the Black Crag Bozos, while the Royals mounted a comeback to actually lead 2-1 against the Rangers after the Rangers had scored on the Royals' first drive. But then that game ending in a very entertaining 2-2 draw. Now, big news is that the president of the Union of Referees has said he will be in attendance for this match and expects to see a good, clean game. Both teams have been advised they will be fined 30,000 gold for each foul committed that results in an opposition player being removed from the pitch. So if it's a stun, ref didn't see it, or the referee president didn't see it. Mox Montague faces his former team after signing for the Mavericks in the off-season, and that fine that we mentioned a little bit there before, just above in the text piece, that fine is doubled should Mox Montague be fouled off the pitch. We shall see, Viking Cop, whether any of that is enough to make this a good, clean game.
Yeah, I hope it's not. I hope it does not, because who is interested in a nice, clean game in the ZFL, right? Maybe the Celtics, who will be cheating on their own, in the backstage, not on the pitch, fouling and the stuff. But yeah, that would be boring. And I don't expect the Royal Santa Magritta holding back from getting the chance of putting the boot on Mox Montague now that he has turned his back onto the team.
So we've not really seen Montague do anything yet for the Mavericks, but we will see if that changes as we get into what is our main event from round 2. Big game for both teams, a chance to move up into the top 3 or 4 places if either side can get a win. Hopefully we don't end up with a 0-0 draw like we saw last season.
Hello, Singe. Welcome to the stream.
Hiya, Singe. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. 80 months. That is so many. Almost as many months as Jack Oberwalder's rolled dub skulls.
That was mean. I like that.
Oberwald not here, of course. We've already seen him continue to be useless for Vin Score Defiant earlier in the stream.
That's
what does your heart say and what
does
does your head say? That is... Well, hold on. What's happened here?
What?
Well, this is a turn-up.
That's a surprise.
That is Cindy Pie Whistle.
Oh my god, I thought she was under an exclusive contract in the 2nd division with the Blue Blade Crammers.
Well, so did most.
Aha. But, as it happens...
Well, she's here. And we'll see what happens as a result of this. But Cindy is here.
First comments of illegal in chat. Somebody can explain this, because I can't. I mean, Cindy is not having a great season with the Crammers, and there have been already some complaints about her performance.
Oh, it's snowing.
Ooh, very fancy.
Well, You know, I genuinely didn't know it snowed in this game when I mentioned it at the start of the stream.
Brawler not being used by anybody. You know, don't have blockers, don't have block, but they have brawler. You can repeat this ball down. Think, okay,
Eddie Sylvester, who was foregoing his helmet, it seems now.
He looks much more attractive with that mustache. I approve. And the Santa Magritta are really not finding any knockdown. The first knockdown of the game in the 5th block.
Get the armor break on Gilbert Wise. There's going to be a foul from Lotho Marigold onto Wise, but nothing doing. Pretty weak opening turn as Marco von Peebles moves forward with the ball. And then uses the fumble Ruski skill to put the ball on the floor. Yeah. And then Alfonso Pettersson doesn't pick it up.
I'm very much confused. Somebody explain this to me. What has happened? Because when I saw the movement from Von Peebles, I said, what's going on there?
Von Peebles
has left the ball on the floor.
He has fumble Ruski. Now.
It's the first time we see fumble Ruski in
he
the
drops
history
it where
of
he is.
3.
He moves away. And then Pettersson picks it up and looks for a pass, but he fails to pick it up. He snakes to sure hands.
Because who is going to trust a dwarf runner in the Old World Alliance team?
The first time anyone's seen fumble Ruski anywhere.
Oh my god.
Only in the ZFL.
Only the ZFL did.
Onions rolls a 1.
Onions very much confused. We can understand. We can totally understand.
All of the humans have not been given helmets for this game, except Von Peebles.
I guess that their brains are frozen right now.
Well, I mean, I know the Royals are trying to get rid of humans off their roster, or the owner certainly wants to, but it feels a bit harsh to not give them helmets for the game. Here comes the pickup attempt from Johan Franz, who has the ball.
It's a handoff, and the Hagworth has the ball right now. What a turn of events. And Geoffroy, the human loner, because the Mavericks have no bench for this game.
There's Hank the Tank. They do have bench because Cindy is wandering round.
I'm not understanding. If the Mavericks score early, Cindy is going to be sent off.
Armor break there from Seymour Waddington.
And McIntosh producing another knockdown. No break this time, though.
Double rush in the snow.
Oh my god. They need to run. They truly need to run. It's a 1 in 9.
Well, the 3+ loner works. And Mox Montague is pushed back by Bailey Wade. And there's a foul from Marigold again. It's a KO. And the tree is now going to move to base, not the ball. And it's Hubert Dankworth in possession of it. Cindy is again moving forward.
And provide the assist.
Montague versus Von Peebles. Montague rolls a double skull.
First hit from Montague produces a tap skull and 1 in 9.
Refusing to take down his old mate. There's the gap in the field as Dankworth will need a rush for the score here, but he's going to go for it. Hubert Dankworth, no, he's not going to go for it. Shadowing from Grimnir Battleborn.
Oh, unbelievable.
And it works.
Shadowing works once and only once. Failed dodge from Pom Dudley, but by this point the ball is already made quite safe.
Oh, look at that. 3 dice failure from the tree. On George Fleisch.
On George Fleisch, the one and only. Would you believe that? And the chance for the Mavericks to put some pain in.
Oh!
Mox Montague.
Throw double skull from Mox Montague.
Montague decided to go for a reroll on that. Oh, use pro actually. Wait. Can we?
He used pro on the wrong dice.
Wait. Oh! No, we need to go back.
I can't go back.
Why did Montague? Why not? You don't have powers for going back.
I can go back in a second, but Cindy's just been taken out by Marco Von Peebles.
Yeah, it's all falling apart for the Mavericks. That's a classic from when we role play them. And the tree is not rooting. And it's not standing up.
We need to go back. Where would you go? Here, so, hang on. Let's go back to this block.
Yes.
So that's the turnover from the tree.
81. And then, that was the turnover against Josh Fleiss, as expected. And then Mox Montague produced a 2-die with a push and a skull, and he decided to pro the push.
Yes. Is that
Amazing.
Toxic Pro? Maybe.
Toxic Pro.
So Montague goes down. And then on the next turn here, the first block from Von Peebles, or the second block if the tree doesn't stand up, is going to injure Cindy Pie Whistle, who, I don't know, was that even Cindy Pie Whistle? She's not here anymore. No bombs were thrown.
She has thrown no bombs, no pies. Maybe she was a ringer.
And now Onions goes down. This match is an absolute shambles.
Well, I guess that the Mavericks are not shy anymore.
Well, Mox Montague is on the floor.
For the score. Ooh. But the sneaky kid decides not to foul.
There's another sneaky kick.
Ah, there are two sneaky kicks in it.
Lothar Marigold with the foul on his former teammate. And it is a stun, so there's no fine for that. George Fleisch doing the work of many men.
As it's customary from him.
So, I mean, it is all happening here. And yet, yeah, it was the Royals' drive. Again, they're going to concede on their own drive.
This reeks of stalling.
And the Mavericks are stalling this out.
Oh my god, in the ZFL stalling. It should not be allowed. Johan Franz pushing. Who's pushing? Marigold back? No.
Oh, the dwarf doesn't have block, and the dwarf will pay for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Fleisch. You can
That's
rely on him, right?
Alfonso Pettersson, the runner. And yeah, George Fleisch getting the casualty. There's a foul on Mox Montague straight away. Nothing doing again. No removal.
I understand. And there is going to be the blitz. Face the 3+ rush.
Oh,
because
dear.
he's snowing. And he's going down.
Back down he goes.
The Mavericks stalling. That's going to cost them. That's going to cost them.
George Fleisch taking on more dwarfs. It's going to be Pon Dodley with the blitz on Eddie Sylvester. It's a 3 dice.
Sylvester is fortunately fine for him.
And Onions gets the
McIntosh
knockdown.
goes down to Onions. But McIntosh is fine.
I mean, the Mavericks have been a popular team for the whole of the ZFL, really, but the crowd turning against them here for this stalling approach against the Royals.
Yeah, look at the chat. There are plenty of boos and loos.
Another foul on Montague, and Montague refuses to go. That is another
The referee
stun.
has clear
And
instructions.
the coach is gone as well. Natty Davino sent off, the coach.
Oh my god. It's all shambles for the Royals right now.
What a truly awful half of Blood Bowl. Root
Losing
Hopper's
yet
gone.
another second. Both halflings are out now.
There's the POW from Franz on the reroll.
Oh, this can be a foul too.
Natty
No
Davino
fouling
in
from the
chat.
Mavericks. Natty Davino, are we on yet? Yeah, okay. You can join us on here now that you are not on the pitch anymore.
He's having to watch the game through Twitch chat. You love to see it. Another foul. And
Yeah,
Montague still will not budge.
Stop fouling.
Oh, look at this.
Red dice from Seymour Weddington. Oh, breaks hammer on Onions. Onions is sad.
The entire half has been completely devoted to fouling Mox Montague at the expense of all else. And they've not even managed to KO.
Well, we could see a foul in there.
Montague's going to get to his feet finally.
Montague is not getting things done. He goes for the reroll. But he's going to be basing a tree.
He's going to dodge from the tree. He's going to make that dodge.
Like a real professional.
And there's going to be a dirty player foul on Eddie Sylvester. That's not going to get it done. The referee, well, his boss is here, the referee. And it must be said, he's doing a very, very good job at calling these fouls.
The referee is like gold. He takes his bribe. I was not expecting any bribe in a match where, okay, look at who's going down. Montague goes on to Oakberry. Oakberry.
Well, if the Mavericks were keen to get some revenge on Mox Montague, they're not showing it here.
They are not showing it at all. Montague is also not managing to get any damage in. There's going to be the foul.
He's failed the rush. So turn 8 for the Mavericks. We are going to make a chain push to give us another hit on Marco von Peebles. There's the pow on Marco von Peebles. And now we'll have a chance for
the Blitz going for
with
Sylvester.
Fleisch.
Gets the result done. This Fleisch is good.
And Hubert Dankwitz does finally score. We'd forgotten he was here. But the Mavericks do take a 1-0 lead. Well, has the game lived up to the billing so far? It's been a confusing old affair.
Yeah, since the very first moment in which the Royals decided to use Thunder Ruski for a fancy play who turned out to be a fiasco, to Mox Montague playing really poorly, to the Royals failing to remove him from the pitch after felt like 5-6 fouls, to the fact that we have gone through another 7 turnstile in the ZFL. That's going to cost to some teams. I'm sure of that.
Well, I mean, we also had the whole thing about, remember Cindy Pie Whistle, who, I don't know if you've seen the second division show, but she did take a head injury in the Crammers match against the Steelers. Now, whether it's that head injury that's forced it to turn up, caused it to turn up here, thinking that she was going to play in the game, I don't know. Here goes Mox Montague.
This is all very confusing. Montague takes McIntosh down and breaks Harmon.
Morgan Davey, the pile driver lineman who's on the field now.
It feels like Onions is tasked with, I don't know, with bringing down the tree.
We'll leave that to the experts like George Fleisch.
Yeah, you go with George Fleisch for that. Absolutely. Oh, that smells of a foul. Can be a 5-assist foul.
Johan Franz has the ball. And there is going to be a dirty player foul from Filbert Hughes on Oakbury Orchard, the tree. It's another stun. Both teams have not been shy of fouling.
Despite the head of the referees being on the pitch today. Removal-wise, nobody has gone out via a boot, which is very disappointing.
That is leader on the tree, by the way, yeah. I didn't look at the kickoff event. Was it officious ref? No, it was cheering fans, resulting in a draw. I assume there's some other joke going on there that I'm immediately missing. But yes, that is tree. Tree. He's the leader on the tree. Mox Montague with the hit on Pettersson, who's already been appoed once, and he's KO'd.
Oh, look at this. Montague finally finds a KO. Good use of the Mighty Blow skill.
Johan Franz moves forward for the Mavericks, who are well in control of this game, it must be said.
Morgan Davey goes down. This could be another foul on the tree, although I doubt it. Oh, Onions is very much confused.
We're going to see a foul on McIntosh by the looks of things. And it's again a stone. What have the Royals got from here? Well, they're going to go after Mox Montague. And they are going to knock him down with Mighty Blow this time. But Mox is fine. Double one on the armor. I get the feeling that they're trying to make it look like they're going after their old teammate, but I assume the players... Oh, that's a failed rush with sheer feet from Roderick Rootopper. I think the Royals are trying not to hurt him.
And you think so?
Well, they've made so many efforts. Oh yeah, look, we're definitely going after Marks. God, yeah, we want to hurt Marks, but the results are, well, disappointing.
Well, Marks is being quite disappointing. At least this time he remembered to reroll the right dice using Pro.
Dwarf Shadowing works again.
Oh, look at this! But this is going to be a score.
And Johan Franz, yeah, Johan Franz does score. And the Mavericks lead 2-0. Either the Royals are actually still quite pally with their former teammate, or they're a bit scared of the referee present sat in the stands. But either way, considering they seem to be devoting a whole game plan to removing Mox Montague, it has been pretty weak going so far. Officious ref on the kickoff, and Mox Montague is sent off.
Oh my God! Sent off by the ref himself. What is this game?
Oh, this is a shambles.
This is shambles. This is a shame. What is this game, Harrison? Please tell me. I don't understand. The ref is protecting him. You think it may be possible? It may be really possible. Because the game is 2-0 up already for the Mavericks. Okay, so they have it almost in the bag.
Well, I mean, Natty DeVito's going off on one in the stands. You can see.
Yeah, Natty DeVito is trying to give instructions from the stands.
Oh, hang on. That's a take root, but we're going to throw Rootopper. And look for the score, and he lands short of the end zone. He won't make it. He will make it. He's got sprint. Roderick Rootopper scores.
That was so good.
Well, it's about the only thing the Royals have done in this game, but they've scored. Roderick Rootopper.
That was good. And there is a chance for them for the comeback. Because Montague is out. How are the Mavericks going to react to this? Also, the Mavericks being punished for not rostering any halfling on their team. Because this is the kind of play that you get when you have a halfling in your team. Good effort.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. The dice are not rigged. I swear.
Good effort from the halfling, who had to rush 3 times in the snow.
Yeah.
And did it without fear. And Onions is very much confused this game. It's going to be Von Dudley. No, Jeff Overwald in charge of blocking McIntosh, who is for some reason being used as a corner of the Protect 5 strategy. Not Protect 5 like the Protect 5 we know. This can be a frenzy trap.
Yo, well, you give him one dice. You give him one dice, and George Fly still gets it done. Still gets it done.
Yes, yes, because he's a good guy. He knows what he's doing.
So Roothopper's first ZFL touchdown has given the Royals a chance. But can they do anything to take advantage? As we see a failed rush. Pro works out. No, it was a reroll. It was a team reroll on that rather than pro. A long wave to get 2 pushes, really, from McIntosh there. That's a nice chain push, though, to get Alfonso Pettersson to block the channel that we might have wanted to run someone through. But I think, really, we might be seeing a foul. And it's a send-off. The referees sent him off on a stun. Bailey Wade is gone.
I don't know. I don't think there are going to be many fines this game. But send-offs, we have plenty. And I would say that it's likely that the ball is given to Jeff Overwald and he can do the potato thing.
Well, Johan Franz has it. He's going to hold on to it for now. Oberwald with the blitz with help from Onions. And Oberwald continues all the way forward. And that's a 1 in 9 from Hank the Tank.
1 in 9. McIntosh is doing a good job actually today. Some more basing on players from the Royals. Some good dodging from the humans, meaning that the ball is kind of safe right now.
It might be now or never for the Royals if they're going to try and get back into this. There's a chain push there to put Morgan Davey on the ball, the pile driver, human lineman. It's not the ideal play you'd want, taking a red dice, but it's better than nothing. Can Morgan Davey get it done? It's a double both down and a skull on the second attempt. Johan Franz too strong.
Yeah, he saw that coming, and with the support of Onions, he was able to fend off this attempt to sack the ball. Danworth trying to find for the removal on Roothopper. And that's going to free Fleisch, do the Fleisch thing. He's going to go for a surf.
We can't surf from there. But George Fleisch will find you a knockdown anyway. Taking the boat down was an interesting choice because it does leave him on the ball. Believing in guard.
I guess he wanted the extra movement. And McIntosh is left free. It was a misclick.
McIntosh going straight for Dankworth.
Of questionable plays. It's a one-die frenzy trap.
Well, there are dwarfs on the ball. And there is Eddie Sylvester waiting to score upfield here. As we see a stun on Pun Dudley. Von Peebles finally comes back to help out his teammates. And Roothopper is going to move around. Oh, and fail. He's going to try and help the tree up.
Rush. He wanted to help a tree. Smart. But the tree did not need help. Oh, maybe he wanted to be tossed by the tree.
Possibly.
Because that's fine.
Yeah, at the ball. There's a pout from George Fleisch. You would expect nothing less. Double pushes there will be good enough from Jeff Oberwald, and there's every chance now for Johan Franz to go and win them. He's going to go for the surf. Franz.
Yeah, that's good play.
And poor old Alfonso Pettersson is off the field again.
Pettersson's fine. Not even KO'd.
Onions gets the knockdown on Battleborn. And it's a push only from Dankworth. Well, the Royals are going to be running out of time here. It'll be turn 15 for them. Can they find a way to sack the ball and get it forward? Tree up to his feet. Down goes Marco von Peebles. And that is going to be that. Or is it?
We saw... Well, that's a 3-die with Onions. Because Onions... I would like to see Onions doing stuff. We saw actually the Mavericks playing maybe the best without Montague, which was surprising.
Pushes might force us into a rush here for this extra hit. No, we had the movement. Down goes Roothopper, and George Fleisch gets himself a casualty. Are we going to go for a pass to Dankworth in the end zone for the style point? The loner's going forward as well, just for emotional support. Johan Franz is going to make the pass into the end zone, and the Mavericks win 3-1. Well, plenty of talking points from that game. And barely any money for the referee present, because it was all stuns. Oh, we do have an extra turn for the Royals to try and score on the now injured Roothopper, so they don't have any halflings, so I think they won't be scoring. So it's just a chance to try and hurt up. George Fleisch given LOS duty.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't think the man deserves the risk.
Another official's ref.
Also central LOS duty against the tree.
The tree is taken down by the officials.
Fly saw that coming. Well, that referee has been a pain in the entire game.
I think there was one foul into a KO early on. There's a 1-die from Eddie Sylvester. And then McIntosh is going to go downtown to try and hit Hubert Dankworth. He gets him, but it wasn't worth it. George Fleisch goes down on the LOS.
Going down to Brawler.
Nope, he doesn't go down. No, he
does not.
Because we selected the push.
This is a game.
There's the pile driver from Morgan Davey. And he gets the stun. Von Peebles is going to make a pass to Pettersson. And makes it. And George Fleisch does not go down. That's going to be that. Good win for the Mavericks.
Solid and convincing.
Well, I will say it again. I promise you, the dice... Sorry, I'm interrupted by news that the tree has pile driver now.
Okay, very nice. We get to see free pile driving only in the ZFL.
Love it. Good win for the Mavericks. Nothing controversial about that game at all. All above board. All by the book. No protection of Mox Montague going on at all. I think for the fans would be disappointed with that. As much as we saw some touchdowns, I think many would be there to see the Montague fight against his former teammate, and there was a few going easy on him there, to say the least.
So we show both teams not being shy of putting the boot in and fouling, but not producing that much. So the ref actually may have gotten bored. He got his bag of gold.
There were 11 fouls done.
2 players.
There were 11 fouls done. I think there was 1 removal from the foul.
Was there?
There was 1 KO from, I think, a Royals foul in the first half. I'll double check, but that's it. I think it's barely any money at all.
So Natty Divino already calling the referee a greedy bastard. Yeah, most likely. As a good ref should be.
Oh, Mav's got a KO from a foul, but it was bribed. Well, it will still be, if it was bribed, it would be, they'd still pay for that, even if it was bribed. It's effectively 130,000 gold bribe. We'll double check that. I mean, it's pocket change, really.
It's pocket change for the Mavericks. They have the money. Would not be pocket change for the team in the second division. But we would expect more removals and better fouling from these two teams in this game. It was a kind of a special one. We saw many weird things in this game. We saw Cindy, or a Cindy ringer. We saw Mox Montague not doing much and then getting fouled into the referee covering him twice, one in the first half and one in the other, when he was sent off just to prevent him from being injured. Then we see a stall, and then we saw 4 touchdowns. All in all, it was not a bad game.
All right, then. We're about ready. Tell you what we'll do first. We'll take a check-in on the league table before we do the Bloodlines magazine, eh? Let's do it that way around. So your league table looks a bit like this. Would you believe it? The Tall Ethanel Celtics are top of the table. Astonishing. You've never seen the like. The Quetzalquicks are keeping up with them in the early part of the season at least. They also have 6 points. But it's a superior touchdown difference for the Celtics, who have scored 5 and are yet to concede from their opening 2 games against the current bottom 2, with the Deckhands in 11th. And Vince Score Defiant, the only team in both the Elite Division and the Second Division to not have scored a point. The Mavericks move up to 3rd, ahead of the Enchanters in 4th. Then it's the White Peak Red Squigs and the Bilbali Desperados, the 2 newly promoted teams, who are 5th and 6th. The Rangers, having drawn both of their games 2-2, are 7th. Then it's the Bozos, ahead of the Boozers and the Royals on casualties inflicted. Ahead of the Boozers, it's touchdown difference on the Royals. And the Deckhands are 11th and Defiant are 12th. Anything to say on that, Viking Cup?
This is just starting and already getting interesting. We have the Celtics on top of the league as it was rigged / expected. The Quicks doing great with the Mavericks and the Enchanters following up closely. A bunch of teams also in the midfield, on the mid-table. The Bozos even having 1 point already. The same points than the Boosters, who have had a terrible start of the season. The Royals, who were I don't remember what they were competing for the title last season, but they placed in the top area eventually.
Yes, yeah.
Having only 1 point. It's a bit of a surprise. And the Deckhands and Vince Defiant the bottom. Well, I mean, it's not a surprise, this one. But still, I mean, we still have like 9 more rounds to go.